First Lady Melania Trump taking flack on social media after posting this harmless Christmas selfie. Hashtag Merry Christmas. The First Lady tweeted with emojis of Santa and a Christmas tree. The photo, which features a Santa hat and reindeer, unleashed a flurry of messages from detractors on Twitter. Andy Oak is the self-proclaimed First Ladies man and author of Unusual for Their Time, Volumes 1 and 2. And let me say, along with my book, 42 Faith, it makes an amazing New Year's gift.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
What in the world is happening? I remember a couple weeks ago, the First Lady, as all First Ladies, Democrat or Republican, decorated the White House for Christmas. There were people on social media slamming her. Do they not have anything better to do?
Well, unfortunately, Ed, this isn't a new thing to criticize a First Lady. I think back to the 7th administration, Andrew Jackson's wife, Rachel, was blasted in the papers for being a pipe-smoking hillbilly from Tennessee when he ran against John
Them
Quincy
fighting
Adams.
words.
Yes, yes, back in the day, that was horrible, horrible things. You wouldn't want someone to say that about a loved one.
Bill Sapphire called Hillary Clinton a congenital liar, and Bill Clinton wanted to punch him in the nose, as I recall.
You can imagine there were duels back in the 1800s that would have taken care of that. But I think, you know, in the modern world, we embrace social media and expect our First Ladies to do the same. Michelle Obama and Melania Trump are the first to have the opportunity to do that, and in that arena comes a lot of criticism.
On that point, we have a tweet here. Someone actually tweeted out, disgraceful for a First Lady, about this photo. Christmas or not, you look like a model on a photo shoot for the front page of Hustler. I'm sure the elderly and poor will appreciate this photo given how you and hubby don't care about them, only your millionaire friends at Mar-a-Lago. So you also see the anger that's really directed at her husband.
At her husband, yeah. And this is unprecedented, I think, and it gets worse and worse with each administration. People are upset with their husband, and they take it out, and they have this platform of social media where they can go uncensored and unregulated virtually and say whatever they want about what I would agree with you is a harmless, filtered Snapchat tweet type of thing that everyone's doing.
And I would also note this, earlier this week, there was some chatter on social media about how the Andrew Jackson tree was going to be taken down by Melania Trump, and somehow this was her fault. The National Arboretum came out and said, well, the tree's been dying for years. She tried to save it. And I will say, credit to Chelsea Clinton. She tweeted out, thank you to all the chief horticulturists and everyone from the National Park Service who have taken care of the beautiful grounds of the White House over the years. Thank you at FLOTUS for preserving part of a tree I and so many have treasured. So I think Chelsea Clinton understands, like few others, what it's like to have this garbage thrown at you.
For sure, and I think we should follow Chelsea's lead in a situation like that and commend the First Lady, who has been criticized for not embracing the role or not taking it seriously. She had concern for the press and visitors, thought this decaying tree would be falling on people. You've been there on that same grounds more times than I have over the years and wouldn't want a big limb falling on your head, and she preserved history and a tree loved by many for years. The Jackson administration. Sure, they got her out there with like chainsaws and a lumberjack outfit
like
tearing
she's
it
taking down a tree.
Yeah,
oh my God.
yeah. She pruned it almost unnoticeably.
Important point to make as well, that amid the attacks, this First Lady is very popular. There's a Gallup poll from the beginning of this month. 54% have a favorable opinion of First Lady Melania Trump, 33% unfavorable, 3% never heard of her, 10% no opinion. I want to figure out the 3% who have never heard of the First Lady. But this is something we see. I remember covering George W. Bush in the depths of the Iraq War when he was struggling. Laura Bush was very popular. This happens.
Well, it does, very much so. These are possibly and arguably the most powerful unelected and unpaid women in the world by virtue of who they are married to. And when they step out in these roles, we can take them more as human, and they take on more human roles and causes and philanthropic endeavors, and they poll higher, always.
You study them all, and we hear so often, there's never been a president like this. True. Maybe there's never been a First Lady like this, has there?
Well, you know, I said from the very beginning, the early stages of the campaign, she has everything that we historically love in a First Lady. She's intelligent. She speaks multiple languages.
5, 6 languages.
5, 6, some languages. She is young. She's attractive. She's raising a child in the White House.
Yeah, true.
These are things that, especially on the international stage, would play out for a First Lady very well, as they did for Jacqueline Kennedy, a fashionista. The more we see of Melania Trump and the more we see her embrace her role publicly, the more we like her.
And that will overshadow the haters, I suspect.
I think so.
Andy Oak, good luck with the new book.
Thank you very much.